What the fuck? Has cinema really become like this? This is Michael Bay, the ambulance 电影.
Thanks to COVID and social media short form content like TikTok, are movies going to die out? Reason 1, movies usually come with high budget and also a lot of unpredictable obstacles. 2, after all that large amount of money has been spent onto movies, too many people unfortunately are too lazy and go for those stupid recap videos where they summarize the movie in like 5 minutes. And we don't even need to talk about rights issues. Reason 3, you do need to spend a lot of time into it. Unfortunately, there are a lot of convenient apps, and everyone seems to have to do 5 to 6 tasks at once, as if no one can really dedicate 1.5 hours on one task. In movies, there are a lot of thoughts put into it to make sure that the emotions and story come across. But now it seems like the majority doesn't care about it.
Does Harvey know about you and his little bunny? Where are they?
Rather, a lot of people spend those 1.5 hours on swiping through all these TikTok videos. It's almost like as if we prefer more the quick reward type of entertainment, like what we do with training dogs with treats. Yes, I know a lot of people might be angry, but this is how the algorithm works, and I'm in it too. Reason 4, let's have a look how these TikTok miniseries are. Look at these characters. In their dialogue scenes, they don't even allow one little breathing moment in between. Just because they're too afraid to be scrolled away when there's a little pause. And let's take a look at audio. I mean, it's already terrible you don't have someone dedicated on sound when doing these story narrative type of work. But now not even taking care of the aesthetics. It's just ridiculous. It's honestly sad, and unfortunately in one way and another, I'm also in it. Some quick viral rules for Douyin videos. Number 1, the more low the better. Number 2, the playback speed should be increased already in the edit as fast as possible, almost as if you could get a heart attack watching a video. Number 3, only use music from its Douyin editing app. And we should also not forget there are still a lot of great content creators on this platform. And let's take a look at the statistics of movies and short-form narrative content videos. Here's the stats of movies. And here are the views of these short-form narrative content videos. And we should not forget, the budget of these videos are probably way less than the movie ones. With technology, the world always moves forward. Especially, one needs to be careful to not be trapped in his comfort zone for too long before he notices that he is already out of the game. Just take a look at the music industry and how this company changed everything. And this is when I start to get used to the new rules and also learn the newest and latest to keep up. In general, this won't affect my core values of my creative process. Instead, I actually think it's good because this gives me new challenges and also gives me a lot of opportunities to get to know new friends, which I never could have met before. Back to the original questions, are movies going to die out? Ich denke, nein. Although it is very hard to see more and more good quality movies, because most movies are done more by a bit older, experienced directors. But they do need to have a very good capability of getting the audience attention and rhythm, otherwise it won't be recognized easily. Also, this whole thing results that the quality in general gets worse and worse. Oh, I mean, if defined by an MCN company, it's more realistic and more down to earth. This only changes if us audiences are willing to spend more time onto good quality type of content. But we should also not forget that movies can sometimes just need one really good shot to leave a deep impression in you. It can suddenly recall a memory or an emotion. For example, when I was watching Fast and Furious, we all know that one shot. I remember everyone in the theater were quiet, and all those tears have come out. Especially when we all saw For Paul, we then noticed how many of those movies we have actually watched. There was so much great time and joy in it. And this only movies can provide. Also, there are movies based on true stories where you couldn't imagine that it all happens. And we're so curious, we go online and do some research to get a more in-depth knowledge of the topic. And lastly, if you want to go on a date with someone, you're most probably going to ask, do you want to go to the cinema? Unlike, Yo, let's scroll through some 90-minute doying TikTok videos.
Feels good.